Hi everyone. I'm going to give you guys some feedback from week one's work. Um, just I feel like it's easier for me to go over some of the questions rather than send everybody individual emails because as I started to mark, I found very similar errors across the board. So I'm going to do a couple questions here. If there's something that I don't touch on that you would like a little bit more specific feedback, just send me a message in Edsby and I will get a response to you. But we'll look at a couple questions from the homework. So we're going to do question 1A. That one was the first one. And the question is x minus 5 equals 4. I'm just going to check to make sure that this is working because, okay, I'm on a different screen as well. Okay, so for this question, we see x minus 5 equals 4. You're going to take this negative 5 and send it over. But remember, when you take something across the equal sign, you have to change this integer sign. So this is the integer sign, that negative 5. So when you move it over the equal sign, it has to become positive, this negative. So you're going to get plus 5, x is equal to 9. And this is the solution I want to see. So if you're typing, which after reading your work, don't type it if you don't have to. Write it out and send me a screenshot. Your screenshots do not have to be pasted into Word. Just attach them as files. Because if you paste them into Word, it distorts them and I can't read them very well. So take a picture of your work, take a screenshot, and submit it that way. So that's question 1A. 3A is very similar, so we're not going to do that one. 5A is 4z equals negative 24. So here I see that this 4 is being multiplied to z. So I'm going to divide out a 4 from both sides. Those cancel out. Why is it a negative 6? Yes, because you're dividing a negative and a positive. So that is going to give you negative 6. I lost the questions. Hang on a second. There they are. Okay. 5B is h divided by negative 5 is equal to negative 6. So when you're writing this in Word, it's really hard, especially if you're writing it horizontally. You can't have more than one equal sign in one line. So your answer is presented really incorrectly. So if you're writing it out, I can get a vertical response, which we've talked about a lot this semester. So this h is being divided by negative 5, so we're going to take it up and multiply it to the negative 6, and that h is equal to 30. So those are the first few questions. 6D was done okay. It was done fine. So you're just moving that negative 33 over, making it a positive. So you're going to have negative 12g equals 33, and then you're going to divide out negative 12, and that gives you, I think, negative 2.75. Yep. 8e. 8e was done well. I just got to open another file here. Number 10. So number 10 says a hockey team has $700 to buy new jerseys. Icewear, a jersey supplier, charges $50 per jersey. How many new jerseys can the team buy? So 10A is asking you to write an equation or that models the number of jerseys that are sold. So when we write an equation, we need a variable because we don't know what that variable represents yet. But we know that this team has $700 and that needs to be equal to $50 per jersey. So total $700 to spend, $50 per jersey. So if I buy 2 jerseys, it's going to cost me $100. If I buy 3 jerseys, it's going to cost me $300. So many of you kind of guess and checked at part A, but part A just wants a formula. Part B is where we solve. How many jerseys can we buy? Hang on a second. Girls, quiet please. So we're going to isolate our variable by dividing both sides by 50, and these will cancel out. So what does this mean? I can buy 14 jerseys at $50 each for a total cost of $700. So that's the connection between something like this. Just have to keep checking to make sure you can see it. All right, question number 12B. 12B was done okay. There were a couple errors with this one, mostly integer errors. So it's 3x plus 8 equals 2. So we want to get everything away from this 3x. So we're going to write it again here. We're going to take this and send it over. When we send it over, that integer sign changes to a subtraction. 2 minus 8 is negative 6. Divide by 3 to isolate. So divide by 3 on that side. X equals negative 2. So just, there were integer errors with this question were here and subtracting it. So 2 minus 8 is negative 6. Number 16, Marcel and his jerseys. So it says Marcel has $40 to spend on an amusement park ride. Tickets cost $1.50 without a special membership or pass, and $1.25 with a membership pass. Should Marcel buy the membership or not? Use mathematical reasoning. So this question is asking you to do 2 things. So first, we want to know if he's got $40 to spend and he pays $1.50 per ticket, how many tickets can he get? Well, we're going to isolate. Divide this by 1.25, 1.5, and then divide this side by 1.5. We get 26 equals T, and T represents the tickets. So just this regular, he gets 26 tickets. Ideally, you would write this in a good sentence. Marcel would get 26 tickets for $40 at a cost of $1.50 per ticket. But we have this second option. So the second option is that Marcel still has $40 to pay, but he has $1.25 per ticket plus the $5 membership fee. So we want to solve this. So $40 in total to spend, $1.25 per ticket with a $5 membership fee. So we are going to start to isolate this. 40 minus 5 equals 1.25 T. 35 equals 1.25 T. Divide by 1.25. Divide by 1.25. 28 equals T. So if he pays the $5 membership fee, he gets an extra 2 tickets. So this is the mathematical reasoning to decide whether he wants to pay $1.50 per ticket or the membership and get 2 more extra tickets. So it's not just a matter of you guys deciding, I think he should pay this price, or I think he should pay the other price. This is the reasoning behind it. So we really want to see that you are thinking about the question and answering it with mathematical reasoning. So lesson 2, let's take a look at some of the questions for lesson 2. So 1A was done pretty well. 2B also was I'll do 2B. 2B had a lot of negatives. I'm coming back. I have to get an eraser. Okay, question 2B says negative 2u minus 8 equals 5u minus 1. So this is where we want to put all of the variables to one side and all the constants to the other side. So I'm going to take this 5u and send it over. It's positive here, so I'm going to make it negative here. I've already got my negative 1 here, but then I'm going to take this negative 8 and send it that way. It's negative here, so it becomes positive here. So when I collect these like terms, negative 7u is equal to 7, and then we are isolating that variable by dividing out negative 7, u is equal to negative 1. So I think this one may have caused some issues just because of all the negatives in that question. So I'll take a quick look at 5D, see if we need to do that one. And I already did 13. 5D, let's just do that one for fun. So 5D is 3t minus 4 equals negative 2t plus 3 plus 14. So here we're going to distribute into the brackets. So 3 times t is 3t. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. Negative 2, we're going to distribute into the brackets. So negative 2t minus 6 plus 14. Okay, from here we're going to put all our t's to this side. So 3t minus plus 2t, because I'm going to take this over, change it to a positive, equals, you can combine this negative 6 and 14, and that is going to give you 8. And then you're going to take this 12 over here and make it positive. So 5t equals 20, divide by 5, these cancel out, t is equal to 4. Okay, so walking through a couple of those examples, hopefully this will help you. It was pretty well done, but like I said at the beginning of this video, if I can make one recommendation, it would be for you guys to write out your answers like I've showed you, because it's really hard for me to see exactly what you're doing when you're typing it into a Word document. Take a picture, just attach the picture. No need to put it into an online Word document. Just send it as an attachment in my email. If you have any questions, guys, send me them on Edsby, and I'll look forward to your work for this week. See ya.